What's up, guys? Show Partnership Paintball. Today, we've got the one and only. We've got John Chambers from Method Development. We are here at the Luxe booth, and John's got the Luxe Aire. We are here to talk about it, so stay tuned. We'll see you guys after the intro. Alrighty, John. Dude, very cool. Very cool.
Thank you so much.
You want to give us a breakdown on it?
Yeah, for sure. I guess the big question everybody's been wanting answered is what's new in the bolt system. So I guess we'll dive right in. So we're calling this this new bolt system the primer core. It's actually a patent pending design. There's nothing like it on the market. It has a completely new function designed to give you the shot quality of like a Luxe Ice with the reliability of the Luxe X through the idle core. So as we take this apart, what you can see is underneath the spring there's a little nose sticking out. That's actually the primer that this engine gets its name from. So what this primer does is it actually drops back and initiates the firing cycle. So as you can see, there are 3 O-rings at the back of the main firing valve. Each one has a distinct job. So this valve actually starts in a middle position. When it drops back, it cycles the bolt forward. When the bolt gets forward and it fires its shot, it tells this valve, okay, it's time to shut off. The valve goes all the way to the forward position, and then it waits until the primer's been reset. With the valve in the forward position, the bolt can go ahead and complete its complete cycle, and it's reset. So when you move into mechanical for this marker, if you pull and hold the trigger, the bolt will make a complete cycle. So you won't short stroke. It'll still give you the nice soft shot feel, and then it'll be incredibly reliable.
Which is what people are looking for. Efficiency numbers, what are we looking at roughly?
There's so many variables, that's not something I usually speak to, but we can say
ballpark.
It'll be as good or better than most other comparable products.
Okay, cool. And you guys change a bunch of other stuff. I mean, obviously, besides the bolt, it's ergonomically a completely different marker, right? Like, it feels really good in the hands. Foregrip is rubber this time, which is kind of a new thing. And so you guys move the rechargeable battery up to the front.
Yes, sir.
And it's a very large. Can you touch on the battery? It's made of a special construction.
It is an off-the-shelf. It's not a LiPo. It's actually, what are these called? They're lithium-ion batteries. Sorry, and they're actually more durable and reliable than a normal lithium-ion battery. So the life cycle on this over charging cycles should be a lot longer. It's an off-the-shelf battery, so you can actually have a spare in your bag. But it should give you 100,000 or more cycles.
Okay.
So,
and it's still USB-C on the bag. Plug it into the bag.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you've ever taken the back strap off some previous Luxes, you'll notice that it's a pretty tough ordeal.
Yes.
This one, you saw I removed it with one hand. Your USB-C and your OLED are right under the display. The OLED screen is actually sealed to the back strap with an O-ring.
Okay.
So everything's nice and protected in there and easy access.
So away from moisture, away from paint, that kind of stuff. And so the power button is another interesting point. Okay, so the power button. Please touch on that.
Yeah, so there were 2 problems we were trying to solve with the power button location. One was, no matter if you put it above or below, if it's on the back strap, you have a tendency to turn the thing off.
Right.
The second thing is OLEDs are kind of slow in their refresh rate, so if you have an eye fault, you actually need to be looking at the LED, not the OLED.
Okay.
Right? So usually they will flash red.
Right.
So we actually actually put the power switch under here. And so what this does is it actually faces down so that if you're shooting and you experience an eye fault, you can actually see the back side of this power button without ever pulling your gun down to look at the back and removing your hand.
Sure. Yeah, makes sense.
And it also makes programming easier, but that was an added benefit. So you can just one hand program.
Yeah, very cool. And the trigger's different as well, so you're going to be able to swap out triggers easily.
It uses a variant of the normal rake adjustment style trigger blades that have been used by some other manufacturers. When Method released our carbon fiber triggers, we actually went about it a slightly different way. So some have a closed ring.
Yes.
And that makes it where you have to remove the trigger mechanism to remove that. So for us, we were like, that doesn't make a lot of sense. So we just put a little fin on there so that you loosen this, it removes the side-to-side play, but you loosen this and you have full adjustment to your rake. If you notice those little ears sitting down, if that screw doesn't get tightened all the way, it's still going to bottom against those ears and you'll be able to cycle the trigger.
Gotcha.
So we wanted to make sure that it gave you as many adjustment points as possible, but it kept them intuitive and foolproof.
Different battery. Oh, the eyes. I guess that's another point we got to talk about. Everything's new.
Yes, so as you can see, there's not any external latches or anything like that. You saw it unsnap this little plastic lever, and then your eye just drops out. There are actually no eyes installed in this one right now, but the other components are. So this is a completely ground up design detent system. If you notice, it's actually sealed all the way around. So it's got a shoulder where it's sealed. There's an O-ring under the eye lens as well. So the entire breech is completely sealed
off.
So you don't have to worry about debris and stuff working its way down to your electronics. So everything's designed for the way paintballers play in Dallas.
Functionality, right?
Yeah.
Barrel.
So the new porting schema is basically a simplified version of our Method barrel porting. It's more linear. By concentrating a lot of the porting out further on the barrel, you typically get a lower pitch. So if you've heard this gun cycling with and without a muffler, you'll notice that it's extremely low pitched and crisp. And so we really wanted to make sure to accentuate what the engine's doing with the barrel as a complement.
And it's auto cocker thread.
It is.
And it takes power inserts.
Power with the valves.
All right, and retail price point is going to be $1,600 for you guys that are curious. It's going to be sometime mid-December is what we're looking at for delivery. Still waiting on some finalized parts, but we've been dry cycling it. It's fun to shoot. So
And comfortable.
And comfortable, very comfortable. Yeah. So thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it. Thank you.